The to read pile is really growing now. I'm going to use this book to, I'm going to write a nonfiction narrative essay using this checklist and see how that affects it. I'll find one that it's an organic fit for. But I think it could be interesting. You know, repeating a thesis throughout something. And I think that could totally work. Annie Proulx kind of does that. That Sherlock Holmes I've read most of with students. I'll finish the rest of it. Conrad I'll read soon. Mezzanine, I might leave that alone for a minute. I also realized, looking at this writing shelf, I mean, I haven't even looked at all these books here yet. 2 of the 3 I have. I want to read these and kind of just know more about the essay and spend more time with the form, because I am working on a book that is comprised mostly of essays. This one's an anthology. I'm going to start reading this one. This one's Stories That Held American Authors in Awe. Okay. But this was recommended to me by Greg Martin and may have been a text in one of his classes. And this, Best American Essays of the Century, that's great. So kind of narrowing in as it goes on. It'll stack neatly that way. Excellent. This is a very photogenic stack of essay books. Too bad some violent person had to go and do that. Just be sure to get my good side. Yeah, I'm going to read these. An anthology from the classical era to the present. Nice. I love this. It starts with pre-Montaigne forerunners. Love that. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be like expanded as a nonfiction writer after I read these. I'm really a very impressionable reader-writer. I read books and I'm like, yeah, I want to write like that. I love to be influenced, as the poet Ron Paget said. Or somebody. I'm really forgetting. COVID really did a number on my memorizing stuff. I've gotten so many names wrong on this channel. It's embarrassing. Like, the book I've been trying to recommend is How I Became Stupid by Martin Page. I got every detail of that book, its title, its author wrong in different ways, multiple times. Well, fortunately, I've been assured by a modern rock song that all we are is dust in the wind. But yeah, I'm about to read some essays. I have a hilarious sibling memory of my then younger brother, then named Jeff, and I we were in a hotel, like on a brief road trip in Arizona, and our dad was in another room. It was some sort of little family trip, but we were both like grown up and had been out of the house already. Maybe he was still a teenager at home. But I sat down in bed and I was like, I'm so excited to read. And he goes, I'm so excited to read. And then I'm like, I am so excited to read. And he's all, I'm so excited to read. And he starts singing and I start singing. And soon we were singing, we're so excited to read. We sang this little song and then we started jumping on the beds. And it was just this ridiculous, stupid scene. And then we just like immediately like stopped and started reading our books. And I think it was hilarious. Pretty funny bit. We were committed. I still laugh about that. And anytime I get excited to read, sometimes I'll remember that goofy little memory. All right. A therapist would say I'm stalling beginning reading this book by talking about it, making a video about it. Okay, now you can read it. I will. I'm going to. For more than 400 years, the personal essay has been one of the richest and most vibrant of all literary forms. The Art of the Personal Essay is the first anthology to celebrate, this lively, fertile genre. Another good book to have would be the story that, what's that? There's some book that's like The Story or the something. Lady's name starts with a V. Yeah, that one. Frequently humorous, the personal essay is perhaps the most instantly approachable and divertingly human type of nonfiction. Well, it's just, complete openness of expression, There's no fiction you're hiding behind. If you do it right. Oh, Thoreau's Walking is in here. That's great. Right. I'm reading too many books at once, but the fans demand it. I'm getting threatening, notes slipped under my door. Read more books. And I can't say I appreciate that, but, I'm glad that you're all engaged with the channel, That's great. Now I'm going to read this. All right, I will, all right? I'm sorry. Okay? Look, I don't even like reading, okay? I just started this channel because... So that's the reading pile and the secret sharer over there. That ain't right. It's too much reading. I'm almost done with those top 3. That one I barely started under there, but I'm really enjoying it. That one will be fast, that little one. Maldoror. I do want to slow down for that. I want to read that Conrad. Doing a project with that one. Mezzanine, I'll get back to you. I don't know when I'll start that one. I'll start that one tonight at the bottom. Anyway, thanks to free boxes and transporting books in my car and leaving books in my car after I buy them sometimes. I've joked that I've literally been in scenes where I'm like that alcoholic character in a movie that opens up their vehicle and bottles fall out, except with me it's books. I got a real problem. I'm sick. I'm a sick, sick man that loves to read. I like to take marks on the page and use them to generate hallucinations. Woo! Some far out trippy stuff, man. I put those other anthologies back on the shelves for now, but I will read them. I sing that Sarah McLachlan song to them about how I'll remember them in my head and in my heart right now. So I'm reading a dozen books. That's funny. That's really abnormal for me. But, who cares? I love to read. And this pile will get shorter soon. I'll try not to add to it anytime soon. And I want to work on this shadow box mock-up of my book cover some more too. I've always got projects going on. Well, all right. Y'all take it easy. And, yeah. Rock and roll. All right. Take care, everyone. See you.